Hi there, this is Paul D'Souza. Thanks for stopping by to my website and checking out my services page. The Chief Revenue Officer as a service offering I have really has got these four different service offerings, and they're designed to help you figure out where I can help along the way, right? It's based on budget and your need and things like that. I do one thing. I help you increase revenue, right? Whether you're a single person, business leader, or you want me to work with the whole team. The business review offering that I have really is the usually the first step for an existing business that's anywhere between over $1 million in revenue if you're really small to about 50 million. That's sort of the marketplace I stay in, and I market to. I might work with bigger companies, and I do work with largest companies, $200 million companies, and things like that. But it's usually more with individual people and at a division play if they call me in, but I don't market to them. That level of clarity is really important. So, from a business review perspective, I look at several areas. I look at your go-to-market strategy. I look at revenue by the that you have, say, over the last 2 years, literally by the numbers. Who's bought what? Every line item. I like to get information from your financial team, your controller, if you would, or your CFO, and get those numbers so we can assess where is the revenue really coming from, where is the profit coming from. These numbers are very important. Then I look at the tech stack. Then I look at the marketing strategy. Then I look at the sales process. Who you're selling to? How? What's the sales process look like? When are you qualifying? What is the first sale? What's the upsell? What's the cross sell? What's your velocity? What's your volume of sale? So there's many things that I review. I'm also looking at your customer service. What happens after you make a sale? What does the delivery look like? Things like that. What's the the life cycle of a customer, if you would? How do you expand your relationship with your customers? What's the momentum of the sales, of the revenue, of the engagement, if you would? Things like that. Then I look at your staff, who's on deck, and what are their capabilities? Do they have the skills to be efficient? And once I go through this process, it's very in depth. I give you sort of an assessment, a report that you can then decide what next steps might look like based on information that you have, useful information, and then we can collectively figure out what levers to pull, and I can help you then either turn the business around or work with existing staff, or based on the resources you have, just make a few tweaks. So it's a good first step, and typically we do it in-house, but with the coronavirus situation, we can do a lot of it on the phone. Very comfortable working with that. So wherever you are, if you want to make an assessment of where your business is today, either you want to get it to increase sales and just increase revenue today, and want to figure out what's the next best thing to do, start with that. Or I've got people reaching out to me because they want to start preparing to sell the business. They want to increase revenue significantly, but bring structure into the revenue generation process, be more efficient. I can help you with that as well, because I work a lot with private equity and I know what they're looking for in reference to seeing a valuable company, and what needs to happen, what type of customer should you get to get EBITDA up at the right level, right? To increase the valuation of your company. So the review is a great first step. If you're not sure what levers you need to pull to improve revenue in your company, I look forward to working with you. Thanks. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye bye.